Okay, so now we want to talk about the strength of an earthquake when it finally arrives where you're located at. So one thing that's going to determine the strength of the earthquake was how powerful was the earthquake. So the magnitude of the earthquake. So the more powerful the earthquake, then the more powerful it's going to be when it finally arrives where you're located at. Okay, number two, it depends on your distance. So the intensity of an earthquake varies as 1 over r squared, where r is the distance. So let's say that you have an earthquake that is going to occur here. So that's the epicenter. And then you've got seismic station number 1 is located this distance away. And then seismic station number 2 is located over here. And so it's 2 times further away. So what would the earthquake feel like? So let's say, for example, that the intensity is I right here. What would be the intensity here compared to here? So you're going to take, it's 2 times further away. So that means you're going to take 1 divided by 2, which is 2 times 2, which is 4. So that means that over here, you're only going to feel 1/4 of the initial intensity. So whatever the intensity that they felt here, you're only going to feel 1/4 the intensity because you're 2 times further away. Now what about if you're 3 times further away? So then it would be 1 over 3 squared, which is going to be 9. So therefore, you're only going to feel 1/9 the amount of intensity. So the further away you are from the source of an earthquake, the safer it's going to be. It's also going to depend on the kinds of materials that the earthquake is traveling through. So is it traveling through sand, or is it traveling through limestone, or is it traveling through granite? So depending on the type of material that the earthquake has to travel through, that material will absorb some of the energy. And then it also depends on the frequency of the earthquake waves. So the higher the frequency of an earthquake wave, the more energy it's going to be able to carry. Okay, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk about how do earthquakes cause damage.